involved. But it's just gonna affect those two, so it won't be too bad. It'll be really nice too, because then Brando duel will actually be accurate. The Brando duel right now is based off the that paraball split. The reason I even had it set it up like that is because I thought you had to be like right outside middle port to get the damn paraball fight. But AJ showed me that you don't. You can actually be like halfway to Razril, which makes a big difference because then I can just start traveling there and not waste time like surfing around in front of middle port. There we go. Finally did that so quickly. Oh, how's those dodging everything? Attack on snow? Nice. That was a good fight.
Let's see you.
I'm glad I put the power rings on. That wouldn't be a one-shot without it. That's the fastest duel you can have, but no guarantee that he does attack always, so... With every other option, it wouldn't make a difference. Yeah, like this screen right here is way easier in third person. Like any screen where you have to talk to like someone, and they're not like directly in like his straight path from where you are. First person kind of sucks. I thought I heard my cat scratching, but it was just has those walking sound or running sound. Don't sound that different. This is why I'm not doing a run 2 tonight. I'm freaking like yawning like crazy. It's also way too late. It's like I was thinking if I got home at like 9 or 10, I'd maybe do one. But I would have to like I would have to get it right away. Actually no, 10 would have been too late. I was thinking like 8 or 9. And then it'd still be like a 6-hour run if I get it like go with my first attempt. So like it would have been done at like 4 AM. I don't want that. I'll try to do a run tomorrow. I think we're at the point where we're gonna basically start grinding Suikoden 2, which means a lot more resetting. Sadly. Like if as long as the run's not too bad, I'll keep them going for now, but as soon as like I think I can't even PB, I'll probably be resetting. Okay, jeez. What the hell was that? I couldn't talk to him. That was painful. And then once I get a bit more comfortable with the run again, to the point where I don't really feel like I need to practice, it'll just be like, oh, can't like record anymore, or like something really bad happened. Done. That's why Suikoden 4 is nice. This will be my fallback game. And it's better than Suikoden 1 in that aspect because you don't have to be as like focused on it. The game doesn't have any RNG minutes or anything. It's pretty low concentration. And the control scheme is similar. Like the control scheme changes between 1 and 2. But it doesn't really change between 2 and 4. Triangles still cancel. The shoulder buttons don't matter in 4, so you don't have to think about it. Because L1 and L2 are used for like camera, I think. I don't even know what L2 is used for. I don't think it is used for anything. Like in menu, in combat, you can use L1's confirm, but it's a pretty rare scenario. And it matches up with Suikoden 2's controls. So it's like, it's easy to switch between 2 games. Your brain doesn't get jumbled. Unlike when you do Suikoden 2 and 1, your brain definitely gets a little jumbled. Switching between those 2. Because they're like similar enough, but there's differences too. Like, the gameplay's similar, but the control differences are there. So you always try to do something that would work in like in the last one you played, and you do something different because it's different controls. L1 and L2 are swapped. Circle and triangle are like different uses. It's like awkward switching between 2 games. Okay, I did not want to say no. Like I was thinking about it. Like I did not mean to press that. That wasn't like I forgot. I just like misclicked or didn't click down apparently. Thought I pressed it. Like I just like missed my down button. Honestly, this beginning is one of the hardest like, execution parts of the run. In terms of like input speed and whatnot. Finally, they didn't miss or anything. There's a lot of option 2s. A lot of equipment menus that I want to do quickly. I think it's easier after this section. Ah. I really wish we could skip the rune shop, but it's just not worth it. I never tested actually. Having Fortune Rune on Lazo is so nice for the early game. Like you can do without Fortune Rune, and I think when I really start to grind, like really grind, like if I ever even get to that point, I don't think I will. What? It didn't talk to him, and then when I let go of the analog, it turned away. Interesting. Like, Fortune Rune saves time on the damn hairball split, because it lets you take any free battles, essentially, as your encounter battles. So it makes that split more consistent. But if I was really grinding out runs, and I'm like, I really wanted to, like, beat a certain time, it's technically better not to have Fortune Rune, because you can use that for, like, a double strike instead. Deal a lot more damage on certain boss fights and speed all those fights up. And you can still, like, you can still get it in free fights, you just have to get lucky. So you'll just be like grinding out for damn hairball since it's like early on, and you'll be hoping you get pretty good fights, and if you don't, you'll just reset. That'll be how that goes. But I think for until like the run is really optimized, there's no point in doing that instead of using Fortune Rune. Fortune Rune is really nice. Unlike this encounter rate. This encounter rate's garbage. Although right now, we're where we were like in our last run. Like, we were leaving Razor right now. Look at this. I'm almost at Middle Port. I took the longest fucking path I could. We're actually, like, tied with our previous runs now. Because I cannot get an encounter for that long. So, okay, and this is going to be a 2-turn battle. Wow. I'm actually behind my last run now. Well, all that hard work was lost in, like, 15 seconds or so? I somehow had a freaking triple fish battle be a 2-turn. And it took me, like, 20 seconds or so to get a random battle. Like, look, I made it to Middle Port with a long path and only 2 battles. This game, man. Alright, I'm 5.2 now. Come on, just give me the last one quick to make up for all the bullshit you just put me through. Thank you. Appreciate it. Huh, I only got groups with these guys. Oh, you're kidding. That's crazy. Wow, 1,000 subs. That's a lot, dude. That's what, 5,000 bucks in subs? It's insane. What a guy. Or gal. I don't know. Gonna see the gender. 5.5. Actually, I think, like, okay, so I've had AGDQ on, like, on my TV for most of, like, this AGDQ. But I don't think I would be able to get subs because I'm not in chat technically. Like, I just have the player open. In a way, I'm watching the stream, but I'm never actually in chat. Like, I'm not talking about like paying attention or participating. I mean, like, the chat, like the IRC channel does not have me in it. So I think there'd be no way I'd even be able to get gifted a sub the way I'm watching it now. Not that I really want one either way. It just occurred to me right now. Alright, come on. If you give me an actual damn parabol fight, I will run this. If you won't, then, well, I won't run this. Because can't run it. I knew it. I had a feeling that was a damn parabol. Alright, so I'm not splitting now. Like I said, I'm going to change how I split this. I'm going to split when I enter Razriel. Fair enough. Yeah, like, personally, I'm lazy as fuck, and I like to lurk. I don't ever really post in chat anywhere, unless there's something specific I want to talk about. Why are you turning me? So, yeah. That's not a bad time, honestly. It's like, it looks bad. It's worse than my PB for sure, but I'm splitting that differently. So the time should be made up on this Brando split pretty hard, as long as it's not a horrible split. I always forget about that. Damn it, I was even remembering, like, not to forget about it. And I forgot about it. I can have a drink right here. Yeah, I bet there's like 100,000 people in chat, at least. Or like in the chat channel. I don't know about participating. So what's that? 100,000 divided by 500. I can get rid of 2 zeros. 1,000 and 5 and 1,000. That's like 1 in 200 chance of getting subbed. Or getting gift sub if you had somebody gave 500 subs. Of course those numbers were estimates. At least like the 100,000 people in chat. I don't know if that's the actual correct amount. I just want to point out that AGDQ has a Final Fantasy IX run on right now, which has a 9 hour and 35 estimate. You know what's shorter than that? Suikoden 2. Even when the Wait Star Suikoden 2 is shorter. Just saying. This could have been a Suikoden 2 run. But no. Actually, I don't even know if anyone submitted it, so. I think that OmniGamer submits it every year, but I don't know. I don't know if he submitted it this year. I think he's the only one that submits it. Ah, feels bad. I wonder who submitted it. The only person I can think of is like of the runners that I know is OmniGamer. I don't think Seiyo or Neo Slash ever go to GDQs because they're in France, so I doubt they ever submit. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'd be willing to travel for it. Maybe it was one of them. Besides that, the only person I can think of is maybe Zakuretsu. He was kind of doing runs for a while, although he got like a PB, he was out of the open and he completely stopped. So I don't know if he would. I didn't really talk to him all that much. I don't know him all too well. Who else has run too? I think Tsukibaka did a run like a billion years ago. Look at that! I turn towards snow. I press X. I turn away. What is that? Game, what is with your like? This is what I want to do first person. That doesn't happen in first person. Because there actually is a text box. So this will make because I face up, the ship will turn around, but I might not actually lose time. I'm wondering about this. Because okay, I'm not sure. There's always like a delay when even if it's facing me, it takes a sweet time. I'm wondering like if that's like, if that delay time will be accounted for by that rotation. Because if it is, then there's no point in me turning my ship around. It's like one extra click and a few frames, maybe. Makes the movement a little bit harder. 9, so I'll probably be behind here, but there should be a gold simply because of the timing difference. Okay, that's really annoying. That means Assassin will attack twice. Or will attack me, I should say, not attack twice. That hasn't happened before. Are you serious, Brando? You really just want to waste time, don't you? Made that take as long as possible, and you lived 1 HP. What a scumbag. Literally could not make that take longer. Well, he could. I could have missed, but... Perfect. Good duel. So this is a gold. It's not the fastest I've ever done it, but... It's a gold because I changed my timing. And it's not slow either way, even if I didn't change my timing. It's pretty good. 2, 3... Like, it's a very solid Brando split. Try to optimize the use of the optimize. That sounds like something I do in these runs. That's what you just said in on AJDQ. And I don't know what they meant by it, but for me, there's like, when you do your equipment, there's the best equip button, which is like the equivalent of, I guess, maybe an optimized gear. And I set up my gear in such a way that I can use that to make my equipment as fast as possible. It made me think of that. So, I think I have my volume up too out of my TV because I can actually hear what's going on in the run. Normally when I have something playing in the background when I'm doing runs, I just like, it's low enough that I completely tune it out. But I kind of want to listen to it. Like, I'm not familiar with Final Fantasy IX, I've never played it, or the runs, but like, I'm curious as to how they approach commentary for like a very long RPG at a marathon. Like how good it is, how much of it will, like, me as the viewer that's never played the game before, able to understand and like appreciate what they're doing. Because if I ever do like Suikoden at a marathon, that's something that I would need to try to do. Like explain the game in a way that like other people can appreciate it, even though they don't know what the hell's going on. Did that right for once. Okay, go outside. I need to work on looking at my notes. I do. Well, actually, I think maybe I just need to clean up my notes. I think me not looking at my notes is maybe an issue with the notes and not with me. Because I don't have this issue with any other Suikoden game. Every other game, I'm like obsessed with my notes. But for this game, I never really look. This is why, sadly, Jewel strats are not viable. This battle right here. Or at least strats of Jewel and Kenneth. I've had a few of those in mind, but every time I think about that, I then remember this battle, and I'm like, okay, never mind, it won't work. Because these ships have fire and wind. And I need to have water to, like, beat them consistently, or at the very least, I want to have lightning so I'm neutral. The battle just barely works with lightning. But if I use Kenneth and Lightning as my, or Kenneth and Jewel as my two party members, I will not have those access to those two elements. I will not have access to those two elements, unless I go for a slower strat where I take one of them, which would be stupid. In that case, why not just take Tao, you know? There's like a few reasons you might want to take Jewel. There's like two really. One is she has a good water affinity. So in war battles like this, her water does 20. Split, yeah. Which is really nice. Okay, oh, this is just like a... Okay, I kind of need to pay attention here a little bit. Cutscene. Was the option 1 here? Not yet. Anyway, one reason is the good water affinity, which you can use in war battles later on. Like, you can use it for the other Pirate Dario battle, you can use it for defending Obol, it's pretty useful. Although my new route, like, kind of works around those battles of lightning just fine on Shibu. But the other reason is that she doesn't equip Overgear by default, and she has better accuracy than Tao. So I can replace Tao, I can more easily equip Goblin Gear on Shibu, and I can have more accurate fighter. I'd have to check the damage ranges on that, but in that case I'd be taking Jewel and Kenneth, and then I'd have no one to use in these war battles. Oh, what's that, True Adrian? Won't keep me in suspense like this. Okay. IGN 10 out of 10. Suikoden 4, IGN 10 out of 10, confirmed. Is that what we're talking about? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad you're healing up okay. Also, that sounded painful. Ouch. Ooh. I couldn't remember how many cutscenes there were here. I did not look at my notes like a smart person. The true rage when is eating sand from too much usage. Well, that sounds yeah, that sounds like it'd be painful. Fuck. Ooh. That sounds terrible. Holy. Okay, can I move please? Thank you. One, two, three, 4, 5, 1. This is why I leave the car fixed into my dad. I don't need my skin getting ripped off. Well, to be fair, he was a former mechanic, so it actually makes sense. I know almost nothing about cars, and he's like an expert. And in turn, I take care of the technology in the house. I got like the routers, the computers, all that stuff. It's a good relationship. I generally have work more often, but his is harder. What's the higher hit rate at this point? Probably Laszlo. Oh no, maybe he has like Suikoden 5 level. Oh my god. Laszlo, you fucker. Okay, never mind. Tal has a better hit rate apparently, even though he's lower level. Yeah, maybe just that Suikoden 5 tier level pacing. Yeah, I think it's better to fucking just have Tal attack that one there. For some reason it's more accurate. I don't know why. Oh, come on.
Damn it. No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 2 cutscenes there. I need to put that in my notes. It just has the one written down. Yeah, Suikoden 5, that's kind of like a recurring problem in that game. The enemies are like really high level for a while, and then they like even out or get lower, so then you're over leveled for a decent chunk of the game. Also, I forgot where to go for a second there. This game is kind of weird with levels too, but it's not too bad. It's supposed to be because of how the ocean works with different encounter rates and stuff. So you can definitely fight like stronger enemies ahead of time. But Yeah, it happens in Suikoden 5. I don't think it's too bad. But there's definitely like a section of the game where that's true. I don't remember the section though. I think it's like just like an earlier part. Like early mid game, the levels are like that. Yeah, that was annoying. That and the fact that everybody's weapons come at level 1. That was the other thing that was kind of tilting. Oh man, lost 7 seconds. That's basically the mist in the battle. And some bad movement in a few places. Okay, need to pay attention. 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, I think that was 3 cutscenes. Oh, damn it, I was wrong. Feels bad. Wait, did I just skip the cutscene without noticing? Alright, let's go RNG, please. Give me some good RNG. Oh, that was good. That was a quick battle. Really? That's some horrible auto luck. They all targeted the same enemy. That's why I got outspent there. Like, all 4 of them targeted the same enemy. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. But yeah, I'm seriously considering a Chipu as a fighter rod. Also, come on, give me a random battle. This is taking forever now. Okay, I guess this is how I'm losing time on this, but got it. Got it, game. Got it. I see what you're doing and I respect it. Like I was saying, I'm considering using Chipu as a serious fighter. But I would have to make a new save for it because I would need to set up the gear for him. But the thing about Chipu, he has a really high base speed, even higher than Herdes, who is my current fast person for Giant Tree. But apparently, if I don't get him a level up battle before doing Giant Tree, he ends up being just short of outspeeding it. And Chipu actually looks like he will outspeed Giant Tree with triple speed ring at level 44. So I might replace Herbie with Chipu. Damn. That's fucked up. But not wrong. Sadly.
Actually, after all.
Oh yes, we got the really fast Troy Colton fight. Feels good, man. I've only gotten this like once in practice and once in a run. He just wipes your whole party instantly. You just die. Feels good, man.
This sinker.
So I think Lazo might one-shot this guy. I'm actually not sure. I need to check my numbers there. I think he does one-shot him. In which case I don't need Kenneth to attack. But I just have Kenneth attack just to make sure that I hit the damage range. Yeah, it's like, it's definitely a range. I just don't know how favorite it is for me.
They're not Troy.
Alright, so with a little bit of good luck, I can probably save time on this Water Dragon split. I don't know if I have time for that. Sadly, there's no crouch button in this game, SRD. This game sucks that way. No crouch button. So no teabagging. I'll have to get creative with it, at least. Good battle. Man, tell with this animation, just has to backflip all the way back to where he was. Nah, I gave up on it. My first person runs were going nowhere. And honestly, it's the first part of the game is really painful in first person. Like, I thought I could handle it, but it's so hard. Ooh, that's a juicy crit. It's still not a one-shot. Oh, never mind. It is a one-shot. I got double crits. Lol. Well then, this gold's probably never gonna get beaten. Fucking, got shredding on Troy Colton, and then double critted Water Dragon for a one-shot with Fortune Rune. That was some OP shit right there. That was so lucky. The earn, not quite yet, but that is good. Good place to be in right now. I forgot about those text boxes. The thing is, I have 50 seconds to save on guard 2, so we'll see what kind of run we have once I get past that split. I hate that little section right there. I never see. Alright, it's hard to like actually just go back. I think that part's better in first person. Like, I think Oboe on first person is the way to go. But until Oboe, and most of Oboe, first person is the way to go. There are a few things that you'd probably want to go into third person for. And the wrong way, feels bad, man. Wasted frames. Valuable frames. Did the water just push me? That's what it felt like. Or did I just hit the wall? But I felt like I was more to the left and it pushed me to the right. Out of my way, Chipoo. I'm gonna try to switch to first person for the Oboe ship. Well, I want to do it like on my way to boss crab, maybe. Talking to Kenneth won't be painful in first person, I think. Although talking to people on Exile ship might be kind of annoying in first person. Alright, Chipoo was in a good position there. And then, of course, it put me in the wrong direction, because that's what this game does! I go upright. Oh, walking that way, so it's just like up that time. And then it doesn't give me the direction I want, as always. Like, this game has a bad habit of, like, if you hold a direction during, like, a cutscene, after the cutscene fades out, it'll just always assume that direction means forward, even though it's never forward that you want to go. And then you have to freaking, like, turn around again, and makes the movement really annoying. It's like my most annoying thing that's, like, not important in this game. Always drives me crazy. I think it always drives... AJ said it drives him crazy too, so it's not just me. It's the most annoying thing to deal with.
Me too. I just know.
That's a really small problem.
Indeed.
It's no Tai-Ho. Or Kiva War Battle. Alright, so we're at 1 battle so far. 2 battles. Okay, that's a bad sign. I think my gold split has 3 battles in the whole split, so... In fact, I already have 2. Nice. Yeah, you're just in time for that. Okay, that one was me. I just held the wrong direction. That was a movement glitch. You're just in time to hear me complaining that Lazo always runs the wrong way. I try to hold back, he goes forward. I say left, he goes right. Come back, Lazo. Kenneth not walked right in front of me, that was neat. Does he always do that? I feel like Kenneth's direction is always random there. I'm not sure if it is. Like with Tao, he's always directly to my back left. Myself. Okay, I hate that right there too. That's so annoying. Like Tao's always right there. But Kenneth, I think he moves in random directions. I try to be honest with it. Sometimes I'm just stupid and I don't hold the right direction. Well, more often than not, it's just movement glitch. It's definitely not me being bad most of the time. It's just me being bad a tiny part of the time, and the rest it's the game.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I got movement glitch on my first time heading towards the cave, but not the next two. So you can see, if I run away from the cave in the beginning, that's movement glitch. Alright. 3 battles now, damn it. That basically means no chance of gold. At best I can tie it, I think. That's if I don't get any more battles. There we go. Freaking crabs, man. I wish I didn't get so many crabs. Okay, really? What is this encounter rate? I got 3 battles in like half of a screen here. Feels time loss, man. Yeah, man, I have too many crabs. I also have a bat. And a Batman. Got like 7 crabs, a bat, and a Batman. Oh yeah, Kenneth walked away that time, so it is random which direction he goes. It'd be so simple if he was consistent, now I could just hold the direction there. Once again, not a very important thing. Okay, can I not get stuck here this time? Feels good, man. I don't know, I haven't tasted them. At least never intentionally. Sometimes when I'm playing with him and he's not in the mood, he'll put like a paw up to my mouth, like, stop. But don't taste him when he does that. Oh, ugh. Ugh. Don't need to hear about that. Cutscene skip. Cutscene skip.
I won.
Alright, I have a what? 5 battles? Okay. If I can get through here without one more, that'd be really cool. Yeah. Realistically, that was never gonna happen, right? Okay, only 1. I'm at 6. I consider 5, like, average-ish, so it's not the worst. My PB had 3, though. I did not press X fast enough there. Alright, so I'm gonna have... okay. I kind of lost my train of thought for a second there. Oh, man, that was horrible menuing. Horrible, horrible menuing. I was thinking about the next turn. Who do I have defend here? I'm gonna have Lazo defend. Kenneth has a higher skill and I don't need the extra damage from Lazo's power rings. Plus the menu is easier because I can just mash X as soon as he defends. Yeah, I'm losing like 15 seconds here. Hopefully just 15. Yeah, 15 seconds. That's basically like 5 seconds per battle. I had 3 battles in my PB, I had 6 battles now, so I lost to the team. I've never seen him dodge. He probably could in theory, but it's never happened, so I just assume he can't. The small crabs can, though. I know the small crabs can. Which is why there's a dilemma on that first turn of that fight. Do you try to... what's it called? Oh, wait for a second here. There was a skip CS, I still messed it up. Do you try to kill the 2 crabs on the sides with 2 attacks, or do you have all 3 people attack in case someone misses? I choose to just trust my people, but I have Tala defend and the other 2 attackers have higher skill rates. Or skill stats. Form of punishment. Ugh. But the big crab, I've never seen him miss, so I assume it's impossible. Maybe it is, but it's really unlikely. I just realized. Oh no, I guess it won't make too big of a difference. Yeah, I only need Chipu for the first 2 battles. Yeah. Well, my Chipu route, I was thinking like maybe my war battles would be a little weird, but I could replace Chipu with anyone, it should work fine. No, I'm not trying that route now. That route's just an idea that I might try in the future. I would have to set up a save for it. And it's basically based around the idea that I replace Herbie with Chipu because Chipu has a higher speed. And that way I won't have to do a level up battle before Giant Tree at all. I mean, it'd be riskier, but I could skip it. Chipu will be fast enough with triple speed range. And it'll just take Hurry's place in the fight. It sucks that Chipu's so fast for these battles though, because I have to do this manually or I have to watch another attack animation. Mess that up a little bit. I want to have first-person camera for this part right here.
I'm 10. Like what? Ice. Ice.
Because of this annoying screen right here. It's impossible to go freaking out of here in normal camera. But then talking to Desmond's a little hard in first person. Oh, and honestly, it's not that big of a difference. It's about the same difficulty. I think if I just held down there, it'd probably be really easy. I don't know if that was good movement. Awkward in first person. I kind of like first person for this section. I think it's pretty good. I'm also thinking about that theoretical Chipu route. I'm getting some ideas. Like maybe if I do theoretical Chipu route, I can do lightning on Kenneth early instead of Chipu. You have a Chipu double strike. Oh, that's a little awkward. It would be. I would probably need to do one more equipment menu. I could still probably pull it off. But then the thing is, Kenneth will be weaker in, he'll be a little bit underpowered in the next few war battles. Or I can give him water, not lightning. That was what I was thinking about. I don't need lightning on him. Talk to the... Okay. Holy shit, that was way harder than it needed to be. Hello, time lost my old friend. Alright, note to self. I knew this would be a little annoying for the rune shop guy because of like the angle you have to talk to him at. But I should probably just switch out of first person between the blacksmith and the rune shop. Honestly, I don't know if it lagged more there. I felt like it was laggier. I'll switch back to first person in the ruins. Or after I get control here, maybe.
But with that fortune.
Oh, I just realized I fucked up. Okay, how am I gonna fix this? I gave the wrong rune to Chipu. I knew I felt like I was doing something wrong there.
So what? Well, really? Ah, of course.
It doesn't matter until after I because I give him rage, I give him lightning now with the new route for war battles. And I care more about testing it than I care about getting a good time right now, honestly, so I'll probably just take the time sacrifice to fix the rune. I'm just trying to figure out the best time to do it. I needed to do it before the... Oh, I guess I could do it after the Dario fight, but it kind of defeats the purpose then. I'm thinking when I teleport down with Manu, I can go straight up, go to the rune shop, and then go circle around to Ornan. Oh, this is already looking not promising. Encounter rates. Kind of shit. Yeah, I'm thinking before Ornan. Same idea. Or I can circle around that way. It doesn't really matter which way I circle around. Probably the best time. The only other time that kind of makes sense is before I go to the castle. That'll be 2 more screen transitions. Yeah, I think if I do it before or after Ornan, there'll be only 1 more screen transition. Yeah. Because I can kind of like do a circle instead of just going back and forth. That'll probably be the best time to do it. Damn it. First mistake of the run. Fell back into my old habits. There's a pillar there. Okay, I gotta be careful of that. Next time. Encounter rate hasn't been too bad. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I can just do it after Dario, but it defeats the purpose. It would be the logical thing to do if I was like super focused on just getting a good time. But I want to test the strat out a bit more, so I'm going to do it this way. I'll sacrifice time, but whatever. Oh my god, I'm not taking this run too seriously either way. As you can see, I'm bugging around in first person. Not incredibly focused. I'm just kind of having fun with this one. That was a pretty good encounter rate, Ruins. I think I had 4 battles. Five now? Damn it. I was like, good encounter rate. Alright, no dog.
Now, Rocket visitor. Yes. You have.
1, 2...
You do not. Mom? Rocket. It was.
Really? I didn't even know he could do that. What the hell?
Yes.
He has a cure attack? I honestly had no idea he could even do that. That's crazy. How much does he heal for? And this actually is a pretty long animation. It's a pretty uncommon attack, but 850, holy shit, that actually sounds so annoying. Wow, that's crazy. And you kidnap my cat, man. I'll kidnap your... Shit, I don't know anything that you value. Fuck. Oh, you know what? You kidnap my Batman. I'll kidnap your card storage world record. How about that? Oops. Yeah, I just realized, yeah, new game that would be a huge pain in the ass. It's really hard to get that kind of damage because you focus a lot on magic and it really isn't really usable. Maybe you can use the mushrooms you get there, and I don't know if you have enough MP for the rest of the run though. I don't know how that all plays out. I know in your notes you said you need to save it, so I'm thinking about that. Okay, really? I'm getting 2 battles here? Or was it 3 already? This is pretty unlucky. Oh, screw this camera. I feel like I go slower on the screen with that camera. I don't know if I actually do, but it feels that way. Oh, I see you guys scheming. I'm somehow not talking to a bed there. Interesting. Feels interesting, man. I like having first person. Okay, and then it gave me the glitch. I was running back there, right there. First person feels really good for these screens right here. This screen's so much easier in first person because you can't really go diagonally there. You're gonna end up hitting a step. Also, before I forget, there is some text here.
But sir, don't be. I beg you. If you would. Yeah. In any.
I wonder if there's an optimal way to go. Do I go up first or right first? I'll try going up. I feel like I might be able to play easier. Are the mixed herbs in LEO not enough? Okay. Make up your mind, game. Either glitch me or you don't do both. That's also you can maybe like you could get enough with the mixed herbs, but I'm guessing you brought it out. You know better than I do what you can and can't do there. Yeah, honestly, since I'm ahead, I probably should have just stuck with the Rage Rune, but fuck it, I really want to test this. Well, I mean, I know it'll work. I want to see, like, if it messes up any menus later, that sort of thing. What did that cost me? Probably 15-20 seconds? Probably 20 at least. I was okay with doing a rune swap there, but there's a lot more creative shit I can do, but yeah, that's not something I'd normally be doing. Oh, right there. Look at the wrong place. Just so you guys can see the massive ship we're about to attack. God damn it, I'm messing up the order on all of these. I kind of attack the middle one, Tao, and I also attack the other ones. I just basically forgot what I was doing. Kenneth, you had one job. There's a reason I have you attack that person, so you can kill her. I haven't had a miss there in a long time. Kenneth, why? Ready, set, go. That's for level 3. It can... I don't know. Like, it never straight up fails, but it can fail to teleport certain enemies. I can teleport certain allies, so I found it too unreliable for my use. Alright, Shaboom. And there we go. Doesn't matter who I get, I just need to add a few people. Not even. No, I'm actually within like 20-25 seconds. But yeah, the beauty of this battle is that it's 100% consistent 3-turn fight, or 3-shot fight. It would be better if you had water. In theory, if you had a fire on Shibu, it could be a 2-turn, but it could also be a 9 billion turn. So. And I need to have the underlings to survive 26 damage, so I need 27 underlings. Because if he does fire both times, it does 13 damage each time. Let's skip cutscene first. There it is. I know where I am in my notes now. I've had it happen in practice before, and then after that, I'm like, you know what, I'm not trusting this, I'll look for another solution. And I started using Rage Room. Yeah, I lost 25 seconds. That's basically because of the rune shop. Heals rune shop, man. It's okay. This split right here, I should save time. I don't know. I never actually checked. You can check my Google Drive folder. I have my notes in there. I just like get the page count from Google Docs. I can't really do it right now. It's not a really complicated run though, and I add probably more than I need to in here. It's a pretty straightforward run. Suikoden 1 notes is actually probably about the same length. It's just harder execution. I mean, it's like, do we count the Sonya RNG minutes like table and actions I have in like a different Google sheet? Because that shit's long too. Probably like 7-8 pages by itself. And then like the run itself probably is like 25 or 30-ish, I think. That's for Suikoden 1. I don't remember what this one was. I can let you know in about 20 minutes probably, when after I do defending goal, or after I've done recruiting people. Like, for, what's it called? Before we like get our base. Mine isn't really space efficient, to be fair. Really? Okay, I messed up the movement a bit there, but come on, you really give me a battle in like the first 10 steps. Always a good sign. I gotta sneeze, I gotta sneeze, I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry, I bet that was loud as fuck. I apologize. No, that's not that bad. Suikoden 2 is probably a bit closer to that. Although for that run, my notes are not nearly as detailed as they should be. That one's missing a lot of details. Thank you. Actually, I can maybe check here how many pages I have. I mean, like something like this angle should be good. Lost it. 21 pages of Suikoden 4. With no other notes that are relevant to the run, like in other places. Everything relevant to the run is in this sheet. So it's actually pretty short, only 21 pages, and I use pretty big text and lots of spacing. And lots of like notes on like when to skip cutscenes and when to turbo and things like that, you know? Stuff that's not really needed in your notes. So, it's actually really not much. I will be cleaning up the formatting though, eventually. I really don't like the formatting now. I find it really hard to read when I'm running. I just kept Seiya's old formatting, but I don't think it works for me. I agree, slideshow would be good. Actually, maybe I should go with that. I think for this run, slideshow would be really good. I don't think it worked that well for 1 because like you need to look at a lot of tables and stuff, but this game, there's like no need to look at tables or anything. So PowerPoint actually is a pretty good idea. I'm gonna see if I can put it into one. That way I don't have to scroll, I can just press right on the D-pad. Or on my keypad, not D-pad, I guess. Wrong controller scheme. I couldn't find that damn hairball battle for like 10 minutes when I was looking for one to test things on. And yet here we are. On the way to Nay, we get one instantly. I'm trying to think. I don't think Slideshow would be good for 2. I was thinking about it right now. It's like each section's kind of like too long. LiveSplit has a lot of really cool plugins, but sadly, since there's no LiveSplit on Linux, I can't use them. Feels bad, man. Unless I want to run in Windows, like turn on Windows just to stream and stuff, which I don't. But there's actually somebody made a new auto splitter for LiveSplit that like you basically give the component a video feed of like your run or like your playthrough. I know an auto split based off the frame, like clicking for a certain frame. They use it for the Spyro Reignited trilogy, and it's so cool. I wish I could use it. But once again, since I'm running on Linux, I can't. And even if I could, I would have to set it up for like each game I run myself, because there isn't a big community behind them, sadly. That sounds like a decent idea, T-Girly. Let's send SRD over here. He can just like... He can whisper the notes into my ear. Why put him on poster cards? He could just tell me what to do. Cut out the... I'd say middleman, but poster cards aren't men. Real talk, if I ever do need to go to like... If I ever do go to like a speedrunning marathon for Suikoden 1, I probably would need a speedrun assistant. I have my run assistant tool, but I'll need somebody to assist me in using the assistant tool. Would be pretty funny. Felt like the encounter rate was pretty bad. But what am I gonna do about it, you know? The game wants to screw me over, the game will screw me over. This run's bad, I might do a little bit of testing on it. Well, not really. The only thing I really want to see is Herbie's speed at level 44. That's the only thing I'm really curious about. Because that kind of decides on whether or not I'm okay with replacing him with Chipu. It's like... If it's unlikely that I get the speed I need at level 44, I might replace him. It would honestly make a lot of sense, though. Like, the best use I've ever thought of for Chipu. Only thing is, I think his damage is kind of low, so I'll never be able to one-shot, but I don't have a strat that one-shots Giant Tree anyway, so it doesn't matter. As long as he dies to 7 attacks and 2 spells, I'm cool. I don't know. No idea. He'll probably submit games to it. I hope he will. I don't know what's going on in his life. Maybe he is busy. I always love watching his marathon runs. He always gets entertainment out of watching him try to do Tai-Ho. Like that last RPG Limit Break Suikoden 2 run. That was some quality material right there. Quality content. Loses all his money Tai-Ho. Okay, sadly I have to reset. Oh, soft reset. Oh, the game crashed. Okay, well now I gotta open up like all my custom firmware crap, load up the emulator again, and boot the game again. And then you do it again, because once again Tai-Ho took all your money. Feels own gamer, man. Oh, is there? That's sick.
I haven't seen that. I wonder if it's there.
I haven't seen him run anything. Alright. Man. I went to get a drink, and as soon as I did, it gave me a random battle. Got him just in time. I might actually go and buy his book. It'd be nice to read a book for... I haven't read a book since, like, university. It's been a while. And even there, I don't think I read many books. I think it might have been since my English 101 class in, Pierce, or in college. You heard nothing. I think it was my second year of college. It's been a while. Yeah, that's why it gives me all this ocean, right? Because I'm thirsty. Yeah, I know he usually has a run. Well, I don't know. I've never like normally I hear about him like going to GQ and stuff because he usually streams ahead of time to like prepare and stuff. But I don't think he streamed this year before GDQ, so I don't know if he went. Maybe he's busy. I know he was busy with writing his book, so might just be too busy to go to GDQ. Oh, there's the island. Okay, I can start going like this angle now. Okay. How does my battle go again? I need to think about this, sadly. I think I need an angle like this, roughly? I don't know. I actually don't know the angle from here. No, that's probably too steep. It's probably... Let's see. Where's the mountain? Okay, like right there. Need something like this, probably. These battles are not helping me orient myself, just saying. Also, there's no point using this camera anymore. Almost should be in sight really soon. Yeah, there it is. Go a bit more this way. Yeah, this looks about right. Maybe a little bit more to the left, so I can make that turn a little bit easier. Like this. That looks good. Alright, so let me, I'm not used to this war battle that I'm about to do here, but it's really good. It's probably one of my favorite creations for this run so far. Combines a few nice ideas, some of them given to me by AJ. But it turns that fight, which can, like, at best case be a 4-turn fight, and the worst case can be like a 7 or 8 turn, and it makes it into a consistent, guaranteed 3-turn fight, or war battle. Once again, turns being cannon shots, not like turns. It does, lengthwise, in terms of turns, it's about the same, but there's like 4 less cannon shots. Or, like I said, in the worst case, like 4 less cannon shots. In the best case, there's still always 1 less. Can I enter? Thank you. Alright, I already got Cedric, we just go straight to those. I just need to make sure I do the fight properly, because there's a few kind of odd things that you have to do. That sucks. Yeah, the direction, KJ kind of said it. You have to face your boats in specific directions or it doesn't really work out right. Like, you have to like move left and face right with Flazos, and then you have to move right face up with Linos. It's a little awkward. But it has to be done that way, or it doesn't work. Because you can't move far enough to attack the second ship. But, like I said, so there's 2 boats. They're about 60 HP less, you can't one-shot any of them, so you need 2 shots for each, and yet it's a 3-cannon fight. That's why it's so cool. It's kind of like the other Oboe fight, but, different. Because it's completely guaranteed 3-turn. Whereas that one can be a 4-turn. I'm just hoping I don't forget the underlings. I'm more concerned with forgetting the underlings. Because I have to get rid of some underlings in Lino's ship as well, so he goes fast enough. Oh, I just realized, if I do replace Herbie with Chipu, there is one more benefit. It's really small. But benefit's a benefit. I won't have to take Herbie out of Kika's ship, because I won't be using him as a combatant. And then I can skip adding Flare to that ship, because, well, I won't need the underlings to survive. I'll have Herbie's underlings. So that's one more thing, one more benefit that I haven't thought about until now. Really small thing, but like there is like other differences. Like, hey, if I want to use Chipu strats, I have to attach 2 runes to him to have him be as efficient. I have to give him fire. I have to give him Fury and Dual Strike, because he can't wear Ogre gear. That's the biggest problem with Chipu. And sadly, he can't wear Robe of the Dead Ivor, which is a really underrated armor that gives you 50 strength. Gives you 50 strength, I think 50 skill and 30 magic. I could be wrong in the skill. It gives you 50 of another stat. And then like some defense, but the downside is it makes you more vulnerable. It's kind of like double strike effect, I think. I think 44 would be good enough. That's why I need to test. I opened up a save and I got him to 45 and he had enough. He had 9 more than he needed. But it could just be roll-based too, so I'm not 100% sure. Hell, Hervey might be roll-based also. But the idea is, if they're level 44 or 43, whatever level I get after doing the null, and that's enough, I won't have to do a level up before Giant Tree. So I can do both sections of doing no battles. Cut out some time that way. Okay. There we go. Pretty sure I did it right. Oh, he faced left. It's kind of weird. We stand by here. We don't need to attack. It's a waste of a turn. Because we're gonna kill him here. Feels good, man. Yeah, this is a gold split. Look at that. 3 cannon fight. The tech. It's generally like 43 there. Like Laszlo's usually 44 there because he's around more often, so he gets a bit more XP. Or like he has a bit more XP built up. But everybody else is 43, I think, after the null. Which I realize now is not 44, so it's like, so he needs to have 126 speed essentially. Because free speed rings would put him to 171. And in my brief testing, he had, I think, 136? Or what was it? Something like that. At level 45. It's a little closer than I thought it was. But honestly, he probably has the same base speed growth as Hervey, so I might have maybe just gotten a bad roll that run with Hervey. I'm not sure. That's why I need to test it a bit more. Also, look at that. That saved me so much time. 37 seconds. I think my PB wasn't the best there, so it's like... it wasn't just, oh, better strat, save 35 seconds, but the time difference is there for sure. Oh, you really gave me a battle here? Scumbag game. No, she doesn't need the XP, but she needs the chance to change her runes there. That's why I bring her. And honestly, if you bring someone to Nanal, the XP they get at that area is negligible. It's non-existent. So, no point in bringing Chipu there if that's what you're thinking. Or Hervey. Yeah, she doesn't need it. I don't think she even levels up from it. In fact, I don't think anybody in that fight levels up during that fight with my current route. Just remember that there is stuff I need to skip here for once. Almost forgot who to talk to there. Yeah, but the Hall of Knights fight is pretty bad for XP. There's only 2 enemies, so it's a max growth of 5. And they're lower level than anything in the Null. Like, the only thing it was nice for before is leveling up Kenneth and Tao. I gave him 5 more levels each, and we use them for the crate fight. But since I level up Kenneth on Moving Island, I don't use Tao at all anymore. Okay, why is... Do you guys see that? Do you see how he keeps on turning left after I freaking, run into the lady? He just every time turns left. For no reason. I hate that. It's so frustrating. I'm literally standing there, like, running up to this lady and then turning around, running up to her, turning around, running up to her, turning around. The most frustrating shit. Anyway, I was saying, with the old route, we brought Kenneth and Tal to that fight because I wanted the XP. And I didn't need to do a rune swap because Vicky had my Rage rune before. And Jean had Thunder Wizard already, so I didn't need to swap her rune at all. It's shy. God damn it. It's no excuse. Have some confidence, Lazo. But yeah, I didn't need to swap Jean's runes because Jean would just have Thunder Wizard from the get-go, and Vicky would be my Speed Rage user. And she didn't have her last rune slot unlocked until after moving Island, so it made sense that way. But then, once I realized that Vicky can pack a lot more damage for Cray, she became my early Thunder user. So then I still had to do one more rune shot, or one more rune equipment on her, so I can give her her Wizard rune. And I still needed to swap Jean's Rage for Thunder, so I needed to do one on her too. So now I need them both in that segment, whereas before I just needed the one. And that leaves only one slot left, and I take Kenneth just so I can give him a, well, so I can sharpen his weapon. And so I can give him a warrior rune. I'm still wondering if there's a more efficient rune than the warrior. I think maybe killer if it helps improve accuracy somehow, which I know it's crits. It's also to improve accuracy. Like maybe the way the game calculates it is like, hey, if it calculates crit hurt first, and then like if it crit, it obviously hit. So maybe it actually might improve accuracy that way. Who knows? Not something I've ever tested. Like, I'm trying to think of something better than Warrior Rune to put on him. I don't think there is anything. You don't need Fortune Rune because you're never going to level up after that point, or like fight anything besides Cray. And after that, you don't need any more XP, obviously. Maybe a Spell Rune, but once again, what will that help with? It's like, I actually have no idea if there's anything that you could use there that'd be better than Warrior. Probably not. Warrior gives him like 44 strength there. Or something along those lines. It's the equivalent of like two and a half power rings, roughly. I wish they had Gale Rune in this game. If they had Gale Rune, I can get a bit more creative. I wish there was an accuracy rune. I would give it to Victor Kenneth. Well, I can't give it to Herbie, sadly. If I could have given it to Lino, I'd give it to Lino. I'd definitely give it to Tal if that was an option. They need him. Hell, even Laszlo kind of needs it, honestly. Laszlo misses a lot. I think this is like the least accurate leader of any game. He misses so much compared to like heroes in other games, even at low levels. The only thing that can compare is maybe like Suikoden 3 heroes with a unhoned accuracy skill. But like that's kind of your fault, you know? There's no accuracy skill I can hone, sadly. Really? I got 4 battles on this, and I already got a battle on Cleft Path, so this split's already looking kind of bad. And it was literally like on the frame that I would enter. What's that freaking dude? That should be good. Down rate still being brutal. I really do wish this game had a Gale Rune. I would have used a Gale Rune on Kenneth probably. Because then I could just give him triple... Well, actually, I wouldn't even need to use Kenneth. I could use anyone in that fight then. Give him a Gale Rune. Probably wouldn't even need Speed Rings anymore. Give him Power Rings. Would be nice. But nope, not an option. I don't know why they got rid of Gale Rune. It's so, like, it's such an easy rune to implement, you know? They got rid of, like... There's no reason to get rid of it. It wasn't incredibly useful in the previous games, but, like... It wouldn't be hard to put it in. This game actually has so few runes available compared to the other ones. Like, all the other games had way more runes available than this one, besides maybe 1. I think 1's like tied with how many runes are available in this game. Maybe 1 had a little bit less. It'll probably take him a while. He has really poor base magic, like really poor. And I don't think it's worth it at that point. Like, he doesn't need anything else. Accuracy boost would be nice, but like, I think you'd lose more time using Stones of Magic and equipping a second rune. Instead of, like, trying to optimize his accuracy. I think even if you miss, it's still faster, and then, like, as long as you hit the next turn, than trying to set up a rune slot for him. Holy shit, this encounter rate, come on. Can I move, like, a little bit before each battle? Is that allowed? You're like, I think give me like 4 in a row really quickly there. And yeah, I will do that. It's not balancing, honestly, it's just like a lack of stuff thing. I delayed like that enter right there because I was mesmerized by the scenery that you can see like on the island. You can actually see like Stonecutter's Edge or Stonecutter's Field and Ney Village or Ney Kobold Village. Instant battle once again. Come on, game. I actually have so much time I can make up on this split just by like not having bad luck with encounters, but I doubt it's gonna happen. Look at that, I'm already at 2, I'm not even halfway in. What is this? My trip here had way too many also. I had 1 going through Cliff Path. I think it was only 1 though. Between all that, I guess that wasn't too bad. Wow, I got 3 in here. This is the most well, this is tied for the most I've ever had. And I haven't even done this part yet. It doesn't ruin the run. You could just run and try to look for 1 again. But yeah, I've had that happen too. I'm considering giving Jean Thief Shoes instead of Magic Sandals. I would just have to make the save. Like, you just have you get outsped if you're really unlucky, essentially. Because when you like recruit them, their stats are kind of random. If she has a really low base speed, then you can get outsped. She'll be like 95 speed, which is the Iceberg speed. This can be fixed by giving her Thief Shoes, but I just don't think it's necessary yet. But you could just make a save, replace like 1 pair of Magic Sandals with Thief Shoes, and you have to do a little bit more equipment management because Thief Shoes won't default on best equip, but it'll work. It'll be consistent. I'm just gonna try to eyeball her speed in the equipment menu, and if she's too slow, I'll just use some Stones of Speed. Because I'm too lazy to make a new save, honestly. That's like the biggest reason. I just don't want to make a new save. It takes like at least half an hour. Well, no, more than that, because I have to get rid of all the extra equipment again, set everything up again, then do the boss fight, then do the Troy fight, then do a bunch of cutscene skipping, and then the credits are like 25 minutes. So it takes some time. Next time I probably make a new save is when if I switch to Chipu over Herbie. Is that 3 battles already? What the fuck, dude? It really wants to make me lose time here. This split's like not good, but it's probably not gonna get any better. It's giving me so many battles. Oh, my time doesn't look bad. Actually, no, it kind of does. Especially now that I got 1 more battle. Wait. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, the run's still not over at that point, but it is kind of shitty. Oh, wait, how do you do Moving Island, then? That's weird. What battle did you end up taking? Because Vicky needs to do a level up battle to get her level 4 spell. I got so many encounters here, holy fuck, man. Yeah, I'm probably not even saving time on the split, and the split's really bad. Feels bad, man. Alright, at least I got no battles there, that's good. But yeah, I don't think I'm even saving time here. This split's already garbage. It's not like any route changes, it's just I had bad luck with battles, just like right now. Which is sad, because this is one of the best places I had to make up time. Rage on Jean, Thunder Vicky, Wizard on Jean, I already have Mother Earth. I can equip a magic ring onto Laszlo to make my equipment a little bit, or to make my Behemoth fight a little safer. Or, like, not safer, but, better odds of doing it in 1 shot. Which I probably will do. I'll give him that magic ring. Yeah, this split sucks, that's sad. This split was already bad, and it's still gonna be bad.
All right.
What?
Actually, I might even lose time here. Looks like I'm gonna lose time here on this garbage split. Oh, that's so tilting. Speed 100, yeah, we're good. And then magic ring, magic ring. I still saved 4 seconds, but it's still not good. That's what was so bad before. Even saving just 4 seconds, there's shit. So wait, how did you end up doing Moving Island? Did you get level 4? Whoa. Oh, it's... Let me change my camera. That confused the fuck out of me. I need to see if my angle's correct, but I need to scroll down my notes a little bit. And for some reason, it's focused on OBS instead of my notes. Feels Batman. Southwest 225. Okay, this is roughly it. I trained for 7 years under Master Chef Gordon Ramsay to learn how to make the best coffee pasta. Turns out it's not an actual food. And the person I thought was Ramsay was actually a homeless dude named SRD. Feels SRD, man. God damn it. SRD, you pulled one over his eyes. I see, yeah. Okay, I was wondering, because that fight's super hard. Well, I'm sure it's doable, but yeah, without that level 4 spell for the Unite, that fight is horrible. I was actually trying to think of a strat where I would just do double Thunder God instead of Rune Uniting, because I'm pretty sure if like Daisy herself dies, then the tentacles die too and the fight's over. But the thing is, Vicky's slow. Or Jean and Vicky are both slow, so it's like one of them kind of pumps up the magic stats and the other one is responsible for speed, and that gives you a strong Rune Unite. But if you take that away, their damage output like drops really hot low because they both get outsped, or like they both need speed, so they lose magic. And I'm pretty sure Moving Island has a resistance to lightning, so the damage is even lower. When you do the Rune Unite, I think the resistance is kind of like cut in half, or something. I don't know exactly how resistances work yet, especially with Rune Unites. But yeah, sadly it doesn't really play out how I'd want. But in theory, each Thunder God is capable of doing 2250 damage, so with like... If you do it really fucking well, like if you get your magic up high enough somehow, you can one-shot 2 Thunder Gods, and not even need a Lazo Earthquake, which would let you use Double Strike on him for Behemoth. And that should be a one-shot on Behemoth with 2 Power Rings, definitely with 3 Power Rings. Oh, man, I was hoping I could get past the rocks here, but I cannot. I did not angle myself correctly. Abort! Abort! We're gonna go this way. I just hate, like, the invisible walls move you around so hard there. I'm gonna be facing like to the left in a second. Because there's a big, fat, invisible wall to my right coming up. Alright, how did we do next battle? Okay, we just had combatants. Okay. There we go. Now I can read. So we just do Kika Rune Cannon stuff. We add combatants to Lazo. This one's nothing special.
Have a seat.
Oh, so quick. Good job, me.
So. Yep. Well.
Abort.
Alright, Lazo move up 4, Kika move up 3. Right. Isn't it better if I move 1 right with Lazo? I'm not sure anymore, but I feel like that was better before. Oh well. I'll figure it out. I think it just makes the boarding setup a little bit easier. Oops. Ah, bad. I was thinking like I have to depart for some reason.
Miss Carter,
You guys.
we came.
What? Eating a.
Yeah.
That's Ross.
Is
To mine. Oh, that's
s-
further. I'm sure.
how could
They didn't.
let her get? I can't. It must be.
Oops, I wasn't ready. I got like an itch on my lip right when I needed to move there. Alright. Oh. I don't even know how I ended up running that way. I guess, no, I think that one was on me, not the game turning me like it likes to do. Alright, skip CS times 2. 1, 2. I do want to play around with this battle at some point a little bit. I think it might be possible to two-shot Snow AJ with Jean, but I think if I do that, I would have to give Jean lightning, and that would mess up my current strat. Give you Vicky, give you Pablo, and consider Herbie, and then you just get all the combatants. Now, Kenneth, and Herbie. Whatever. I would have one more than I needed to there, but I'm a little rusty, I guess. I haven't done this in a bit. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm doing this really slow. These guys don't miss. Nice, and Tal went first too. That was good, man. Ah, Tal, you fucker. Try to hit Kenneth and counter? Counter? Aw, would been nice. Yeah, it's a slow battle. I think this is still a pretty good time. I'm gonna lose a little bit, I think. Actually, I'm not even sure if I will. Yeah, I will. I think if that was a better fight, that would have been gold. I had a good encounter rate coming here. I also played the movement a little sloppy and stuff. Approximately 335 degrees. Let's see if I can get this angle right.
Let's go.
Good. I wasn't sure if it took my X input there, so I... Wow, that... It didn't take you very long, did it, game? Okay, so my split here sucks, but it's also kind of dependent on counter rate. And then counter rate is not always cooperative, as we know. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, so it's like 335 angle once I get past Hermitage Island. I think that was a bit off last time, though. I think that put me, like, towards Middleport. I want to be a bit closer west. It's like roughly 335. This maybe? No, much. Maybe like this. I'm also starting to think it's better just to use the map to line up. That way you won't lose time, like, lining up. Or, like, you'll lose time lining up, but you won't lose time traveling. And I think, like, with long-distance trips like this, it's more important to get the proper line than it is to take time to set up the line. Because, you know, Pythagorean theorem, and, like, the distance, like, with the distance being traveled, like, being higher, the incorrect angle matters more and more for time loss. I don't know if I explained that very well, but basically the more, like, if I'm a little off course, that's no big deal for short trips, but on longer trips it loses more time, because the trip is longer and I could have had a much shorter trip, even if the angle difference was not big. Also, this encounter rate's been absolutely god-awful. Like, I can still see Hermitage Island I've already had 4. Actually, no, I don't think it's that bad. It's just not top tier. Oh, it's not good, but not too horrible. Alright, anyway, I shouldn't have any issues with Jean being outsped. But I think I will be casting Explosion with her from now on, because I think Blazing Wall can be a damage roll. Even with the Magic Sandals, it looks like it's sometimes a damage roll, and Explosion's animation's actually faster. Well, it depends. For free enemies, Explosion's faster. I think for 2 enemies, Blazing Wall might be faster. Because Blazing Wall goes 1 by 1 per enemy, and Explosion hits all enemies at once. So even though it has a longer animation, you just use Explosion, and it ends up being kind of even. I attribute 32 ounce. Yeah, I'm thinking it'd be a 4 cannon, which might be worth it. I'm thinking something along those lines. You're thinking right now. It depends on damage, Joe, you're right. With Gene on Lightning, you probably would have the damage, but I don't know if you will on Gene on Range. With Gene on Range. So it'd probably be a 5 cannon fight. But if it's consistent, it might be better than the combatant fight, honestly. So, I don't know. Might be better. I'd have to play around with it. I'm gonna bribe. I'm gonna see if I can find a better one. Honestly, that was greedy. I shouldn't have bribed that. I should have just taken it. Whatever. It was a perfectly good battle. I don't care about the stats that much. Oh, nice. Paid off. My greed paid off. Yeah. Wait, what? Okay, I'm still alive, but I have 100 speed. Am I wrong on my speed value here? Do I have 100 speed and not 95? I had 100 speed. That should have outsped them. What? I mean, maybe my math here is wrong, in which case I do need Thief Shoes. What the hell? I don't think she does. I don't think she has the damage without Wizard Rune. I never tested, but like even getting rid of like 1 Thunder Magic Ring or Magic Ring on Vicky, you don't have the damage anymore. And Wizard actually gives you like 60 magic or so, so I don't think you have the damage without the Wizard. I was thinking about the same thing too, but it doesn't really work out. I took my sweet time there. Hey, you got the quote. I need to review that. I'm gonna review the VOD. I'm gonna review the video there after the run's over. See why that didn't work out the way I thought it would. I think maybe I was wrong on their speed value and they have 100. Because I had 100 right there with Gene. Unless I read my stats wrong, which I doubt. In which case, I would definitely want to give her Thief Shoes over Magic Sandals. 100%. The only thing I'm worried about there is I think Magic Sandals might be the breaking point between her doing max damage to Cray without level up. With a level up, it won't matter, but without a level up, it might, like the Magic Sandals 5 magic difference might kick in. Can't ban Chrono anymore, feels bad, man. You can still try. Can mods ban other mods? I don't even know. Yeah, I outsped him on my PB too, but I think my PB might have still been using Thief Shoes. So, I don't remember. Aw, feels bad, man. I guess I still have all the power. Suckers.
No.
Well,
You like it.
what?
I will bring...
Listen, some...
Well, his asking for donations to his Streamlabs on my channel, might as well, right? If he's getting paid for it, I might as well give him ownership, so he can have the liability that way as well. Only makes sense. Oh, I was like, am I actually gonna get no battles right into Behemoth? No way. There's always a battle right before. It might actually be like built in, scripted. time like here. And my time's shit. Why is it so bad always? Wow, 788. I freaking rolled super high there. I think I do still save time. The camera changes one more time. Takes forever here. Still save 9 seconds. Oh no, I think my gold had a nice icebergs. I think my PB actually died to a set of icebergs. I had to find another one because of the whole speed thing. Which is why that's what's so disgusting to run against. It's like it's so bad and yet I can never beat it. It was horrible. To be fair, the other thing I could do, I could just forget about Gene and Vicky speed altogether. I just need to find out what speed I need him to be to outspeed Moving Island, or Little Daisy. And then I could just use Earthquake for the level of battle. The thing is, Earthquake's pretty slow, because it has to hit each enemy individually.
Okay.
Ah, damn it, there was a cutscene right there. I forgot about that one. And then the other problem is that Lazo will go first, and then Earthquake will have to hit all the tentacles, which also takes a long time. But besides that, that would let you, I think... That would let you give both of them Magic Gear, which means I could probably even skip the Wizard Rune on Jean. Although it would keep her really low speed, and it would make her really vulnerable for for Giant Tree. Because for that fight, you could die, and you do care about her speed. It's like, it's not essential, but you do want her to be fast. So you're gonna get your attacks off before it, like, puts everybody to sleep, or changes elements, or silences you somehow, or kills you. That's a bigger issue. Because the best plus magic gear is Robe of the Dead. And if you get hit with Robe of the Dead on under level Gene against Giant Tree, it's probably gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm aware of that one. It just, I'd add another mixed herbs, wouldn't be a huge deal.
What's
On the, I need to put in my notes that I need a blinking mirror here. Talk to Desmond! Jesus Christ, man. Jeez. Why don't you want to talk to people? Why are you so shy, Lazo? Why are you so shy? Also, I think my Fortune Rune strat didn't work for this segment that I had in mind. So there's a 10 level cap per fight that you can level up, like only 10 levels per. In older games, if you have Fortune Rune, that cap is doubled, so it'd be 20. But I think in this game, the cap is still 10, even if you have Fortune Rune on. Northwest? Okay, the single. Like this, probably. Yeah. Right? How did they lose this recipe? Mixed herbs are actually so good. Oh, actually, I think this game's the only game with plus MP items, sadly. Like, it would have been so nice for, like, running 5, but no. It's like, this is the one thing lost to time, plus MP items. I think that was such a nice addition. It's one of the few things that Suikoden 4 got right. Yeah, Konami's gotten way worse. Back in the day, they were way better. They had gems like these games that they never continued. Now they're all about profit. I mean, they were always about profit. They're a company, but like... Now it's like really trying to be more about profit and not caring so much about the quality of the games. I haven't gotten a Konami game in years. Is Mixed Herb still available in Thalina? Wait, is that an item in that game? Did I forget about that? Is it rare then? To be fair, it's rare in this game too. I mean, you could have an infinite amount through Mao and Tao and some minigame. I don't remember whose minigame. But one of the minigames gave you mixed herbs if you got a, like, started far enough in it. But I don't remember mixed herbs in 5. To be fair, I probably was saving them because You know, the classic, oh, I have all these healing items, I might need them later, so I'm not going to use them. And then you beat the game, it's like, oh, I never used them. Okay, they were still there then. Okay, that's my bad. I didn't even realize they were in that game. Or I guess I forgot. I'm sure I noticed it before. Of course it's near Gene. Feels good, man. Right. Honestly, now that I look at the split some more, Little Daisy's all it's just another random encounter split. Now that I have the fight figured out and it's consistent, this split's literally just random encounter counting. And I'm gonna lose time based off these random encounters. Alright, look at this rate I'm getting. I think I might even lose time to my PB. I'm definitely not gonna gold. Okay, apparently I was not accurate on my path. Yeah, I don't think I ever used mine either. I do not remember them existing, which means I probably never used them. I think I was saving them for New Game Plus that I never ended up doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm losing time here. Oh yeah, definitely losing time. Or am I? That's to be like evenish. Oh, losing time. Lost 2 seconds. Feels bad, man. That was like before my time, more or less. That was like PS1 era. Okay, I gotta add Nino, I gotta add Kika, I gotta add Herbie. One day you'll be replaced by Chipu, Herbie. Maybe. But not yet. Today's not that day. I'm pretty sure it's faster to pick the second option. You get one more or one less text box for sure, and you get one less fade out. But I never measured the delays between the fade out, so maybe there's like a longer delay and then it comes up, which means that maybe it's like the same thing. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's just faster by like half a second or a second. No, rip Little Daisy, and rip my time on the Little Daisy split as well. You're the start of the last dungeon. Alright. Is that the only one? No, I bet there's at least one more. I wonder if you can get any from any minigames in that game. Like, you can get them in minigames. There's the obvious thing with Tao and Mao. That gives you mixed herbs, but there's like another minigame that you can get mixed herbs from. And actually there's like, I think 1 or 2 monsters drop it. I think it's like the big sprout enemy in Stonecutter's Edge that drops it. This game. Okay. Feels bad, man. So you can't just farm him out. What's that sound? It's like a fire alarm sound. I hear it every night. It's like that high-pitched, like, frequency sound, you know? I'm sure my, like, I doubt my mic picks it up, but like, I hear it every freaking night. Oh my god, that was so slow. That guy's kind of awkward. You can't really use turbo on him because you have to talk to him like 5 times. And, what's it called? Not only do you have to talk to him like 5 times, but there's like 3 option ones you have to hit, so. Alright, I still have to do my equipment. It's best to do it in order. So, let me think. We're gonna go Lazlo, Orlino, Kika, Herbie. Then I'm gonna swap Herbie's rings. Oh no, I don't need to swap his at all. His equipment will be perfect. Go back to Kika. I don't need to give her anything either. Go back to... Oh no, I need to swap her boots for Ogre boots. Then go back to Lino. Swap his boots for... Yeah, swap his boots out for Ogre Boots, swap out his Speed Rings for Power Rings, then switch to Lazo, swap out his Magic Ring for Power Ring. I don't think I need to do that last one with Lazo, but I think it might help in the Troy duel. So I'm just gonna do it. Won't cost me much time. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't think it's worth the time. And the reason I want to do equipment menu now is because then I can just exit out and depart again. And it ends up being pretty efficient. It's the optimal way to do this little segment of menuing. Also, this is why I can't give Hervey a warrior rune. He will get it by like 44, but I never take him to a black or to a rune shop again. There's no room for a rune shop for him. So, even though he'll have the slot, I can't give him anything there. Alright, best equip, best equip, best equip. Swap your boots for Ogre. Swap your boots for Ogre, and then you get power, you get power, you get power. And then we depart. Alright, that was pretty well done. Could have been a little better, but that was a pretty fast menu. I always get nervous that it's going to make me go past that island, because it's happened before. And then I have to make like a U-turn. If the game doesn't let me use the map for it, it takes forever. It's really annoying. Yeah, we got Kevin and Pam. Are they good for anything? Not really, but we got them. I think Pam actually cooks fish for you, so that's kind of nice. Not relevant at all in the speedrun, but kind of cool in casual play, I guess. You'll cook up the fish that you catch. Oh wow, that didn't take very long. Always a good sign when I get in battle instantly as soon as I can on the world map. I'm guessing all of them. Actually, no. I'm not sure you use any, because you never really use magic by the time you get to the end of the game. I think it'd be more useful early game, but, like, you don't have access to them then, right? I guess New Game... Oh yeah, New Game Plus, that's different. I don't know. I bet you use them a lot for, like, the Copper Suns fight. Refresh your level 3 spells. I'm trying to think of where else they'd be useful. Any fights where you need to use a lot of spells, I think they'd be pretty good. So, like, the maybe Caius Lele fight, the Suns fight. Maybe... No, that's all I can really think of. I don't know. Maybe. Depends on how long that takes. I don't remember how the Magic Absorb rune worked in 5, so it's hard for me to comment on that. Okay, I think that encounter rate was actually decent. And Kika and Hurry. Oh, actually... Come on. I literally walked like... I just entered the island. Haha, we see you! You shall not pass! Literally, give me... Am I gonna get like 3 battles walking to these guys? Come on, game. Don't do me like this. I see. But it was a rune you have to equip, right? So, I don't know how useful it would be. Plus, you have to attack for it. So, like, the person casting magic can't, like, gain his... Oh, those power rings really have an effect there. Holy shit. He did some good damage. If you want somebody to recover their magic, they can't really attack. Or they have to attack, which means that's a turn that they're not using magic. Whereas with mixed herbs, if you have a slower person that you don't need them to do anything, you can have, like, the faster person use magic. Then the slower person use mixed herbs on them, and then next turn the faster person will have magic available again. Yeah, Ezra D nailed it. I didn't see when you put that, but you're right. Formation skills would probably still be pretty useful in New Game Plus too. I don't know how useful they would be, but I'm sure you can come up with some cheese using that. Formation skills would probably still be pretty strong. It's just a matter of how long it would take you to get your attack stat up. And you'll have access to infinite money, double strike, so you can sharpen your weapon fairly early. You'll have good runes available fairly early. I don't know. Yeah, either one. Was that one battle or two battles? It doesn't really matter, I guess. What's done is done. It doesn't change my decision making. It's never, man. I'll be learning Suikoden. Well, oh my god, this encounter rate. Come on. I can get two battles on this screen too. Please don't get me stuck. Don't get me stuck. Okay, I get stuck on like the stairs are pretty often. That's why I take that weird angle going down. Okay, only one battle actually on that screen. That's not bad at all. It's just like if you get a battle that early, you usually get at least two. But it was kind to me there. Yeah, if I run Suikoden 5, it'll be normal any percent burst, not New Game Plus. Then I'll do 108 star if I continue doing runs of that. And then maybe after that I consider New Game Plus. So, not anytime soon. Or ever, probably. Yeah, there's probably only two available, if I had to guess. And they're probably both really endgame. Oh, I think, was it you that said that there was one by where you recruit Jean? So probably like in the ruins, in the big hole. Somewhere around there. It was either you that, or SRD that said that. I don't remember which one of you said it. Two battles on this walk. Alright, okay, this battle I auto. Nice. Didn't get screwed over by RNG. Isn't Miroskika's damage output fairly low? Oh, that was so slow. Like, I tried to do the menu in the smartest way, and I ended up making... Alright, at least he didn't freaking use magic. Pika missing is rare enough, but having both of them miss is just unlucky. I'm like, whatever, I got the backup. I don't know why that is annoying me so much, but... Alright. How are we doing on time? Oh man, I'm losing time here. Wow. Feels bad, man. And I thought I could maybe save time here. All 7 seconds. Oof. I don't know. Oh, I'm hesitating with this menu because I got used to Suikoden 2-1. That's what's throwing me off here. Okay. Jean and Vicky. Oh. Why is it like one time it makes you face forward and the other time it makes you face back? Make up your mind, game. Okay, Rune Shop. Look for Rune. Thunder on you. Warrior on... Oh, not you. You. And Wizard on you. Alright, sharpen Kenneth's weapon, then have an equipment menu. That was a misclick. That was a bad misclick. That's gonna have to do all this equipment again. That's really annoying. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, I'm doing this so slow. Jesus. That was horrible menuing. Alright, and then we go to middle port. That was such bad menuing. Hopefully I didn't mess up anything else. Okay, so right here I can look at my notes. Skip CS option 2, and I think there's one more skip CS. Oh, never mind. I think that's the next battle. Alright, I add Jean and Chipu now. I can always do that next fight, I think. In fact, I think it might be smarter to do it next fight. Yeah. There's no point to do it now. Right? I've never tried it like this, though. Should I experiment now? I don't think there'd be any harm in it. Yeah, we're gonna just start the battle. Which means I should save time here, also. Oh, shit. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The only way it could matter is if I got to go before Helmet went. Or I got to go twice before Helmet went. Reno got— oh yeah, because it doesn't have speed rings anymore. I hadn't thought of that. I guess that only matters for this one battle, so I don't really care. Not a big deal. There's probably a balance to what I can do there. Man. I didn't do my equipment. I only gained 6 seconds because of the sloppy equipment I did earlier. I had a pretty good encounter rate coming here too. I want to have a drink here, but I actually need to be doing things here. Alright. So we're doing the new setup. Credit to AJ for pointing this out to me. We can go and talk to 2 people here. Well, a mixed herb? I doubt it, dude. I really doubt it. Damn it, talked to her twice. That's a little bit too valuable an item to have someone come equipped with it, but maybe, who knows? I wouldn't think so. Talked to him twice too. Anyway, so to trigger the next sword point, I have to recruit like 7 NPCs. This is the best route to do it. 6 and 7. Actually, I think I can have a drink right here. No, it wasn't perfect, but considering I did it with one hand, it was fine. Alright, Kenneth, don't embarrass me in this. Lazo, you too, actually. I think I'm more worried about you than I am about Lazo. Or about Kenneth. Say what now? Did Lazo just get outsped here? What did I just witness? I have never seen that before. I've never seen Lazo get outsped and then miss. That was like beyond garbage tier performance. Holy fuck, Lazo. How did he become the main hero again? Oh yeah, the Guiding Soldiers are actually really good. You get to control them a few times. You get to control them for the Brando fight, it's pretty useful. And then the Brando War Battle, you have Guiding Soldiers for your ship, and they're actually really strong for that too. Guiding Soldiers are pretty OP. Like, no joke. It's more like Lazo's really underpowered, but like, what is this janky-ass hero? Do your fucking job. Alright, I think I lose time on this battle now. If I'm not mistaken, I had a perfect war battle in this split. Although I think I forgot to do something. So I had to do it in my split here. Or was that the run before? Run after? I don't remember. It's been a while. And Soldier is the brother of the soldier fight in your party against Brando. Well, didn't that soldier survive? Oh, actually, no, I don't think that soldier survived. Feels bad, man. Yeah, Lazo is kind of like a dumb protagonist. I guess he kind of like... Well, no, the reason he comes for the protagonist is because his mother once bore the Rune of Punishment. That's probably like the story reason. That's why he survived the Brandos. That's why he ends up getting the Rune of Punishment. Real talk. Over to Hermitage. Scroll. Notes. Sounds like a good idea, man. You do that. You shouldn't ever need an excuse to play Suikoden 5. Oh, one battle. I'm probably gonna get 2 on this trip now. I got 1 this early. I'll probably be right before I enter Nest of Pirates to rub salt on the wound as well. I know this is a game. I know how you think, game. Don't think you can pull one over on me. See, there it is! Right before I enter. I called it. I knew it. I knew it. Literally called it.
Don't. I agree. That.
Are you sure? I understand.
Skip that. Wait. Where do I go? Mordo. Alright, I just gotta remember how to do my menu here. Underlings 229. Okay. More or less tells me what I need to do. I don't need to talk Hika's ship. I will have to do a bit more menuing because I don't have Jean or Chippu yet. So it's remove Lazo, add Jean, add Chippu, bring down my underlings. Oh, actually remove Lino, Kenna, bring down my underlings, and then make Lazo captain again. That's the best way to do it. Why did I go back to release? I really shouldn't bother with that. It's a waste of time. It's like, I go to Potch to bribe, and then like, oh wait, I can let them go. I don't have to use my money, so I go and release them. But like, I don't care about the money. And I'm doing like 2 extra clicks. It's stupid. How would I do that? It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose time on the split because of that shit battle in Razrel. And my encounter rate here was not generous either. I got 2 battles going from Hermitage to Nest of Pirates, so I'll probably get 4 battles going to Oval. Whereas the average is like 3. Oh wait, never mind, I didn't get one. Nice. So 3 here, 2 Nest of Pirates, Hermitage, and ship fight. Maybe it'll be okay if I get the faster war battle. Alright, I just feel more comfortable doing this in ship setup. I don't know if it gets messed up in any way if I do it now, but... Also, I took my sweet time there again. Alright, remove, add Jean, add Chippu, remove, 2, 3, 4, and add Lazo. Yeah, I wouldn't think it's an initial clip. Really doubt that. Alright, so that takes out the left ship. And then if this guy does a water rune here, when he attacks me, then I take this one out really quick too. And if not, then I have to move and attack him from the side. Nice. Oh wow, I think I'm actually saving time here. Despite the BS that happened. Nice, gold. Feels good, man. No, it's probably a treasure chest somewhere, man. I doubt it's from equipment. It's probably just a treasure from somewhere. Honestly, what I recommend you do is open up like GameFAQs, find a good Suikoden 5 guide with lots of data, and just Control F mixed herbs. You'll probably find it that way.
What?
Okay, I did that pretty fast. Oh, really? Huh. Maybe you've already done the New Game Plus run. That's your second New Game Plus run. And you've just forgotten. Maybe that's where you got it. Where's option 1? After 2 text boxes, I think? Yeah. Or after 2 skip scenes. Okay. I need to put that in my notes. And option 1 isn't in there. What am I at? 5? 6? 7? Doesn't really matter. Once I see the text, I can just switch to holy R1. Fine, pretty soon.
So,
There it is.
the fleet.
Ice.
Very. Oh,
And my 4WO battle was also good. Be interesting. Yeah, don't. Most likely, man. Would I steer you wrong? I mean, first person camera, so our trip is longer. At least it looks that way. No, first person camera is just better for the upcoming movements. Ah. How dare you accuse me of such things? I would never steer one of my viewers wrong. I'm a nice guy. Would never do anything to hurt you guys. I love you all.
Ice.
well. Okay. Okay. They'll be. By the way.
Alright, and Lino, Anna, and Vicky.
Okay. Look.
Wait.
We must.
If that.
As you should, Dustin. As you should. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Alright, that's like the only hard part in first-person camera. Talking to Eleanor. For some reason, the game thinks that he wants to talk to Agnes most of the time. Kind of annoying. 1, 2, and turbo.
Tomorrow, if we.
Don't worry. That's
Why is this in this cutscene? Why does Tao have the most booty? What's up with that? Where are my girls with booty, game? What are you doing? In a scene with an elf girl, a human girl, and 2 guys, the guy with the most, or the person with the most ass should not be the guy. Just saying. They're all in Suikoden 5, you're not wrong. But they should be some in this game too. Yes, turbo. Turbo this, move forward. Okay. I haven't done this in a little bit, so it's a good time to remember how to do it. Alright, Captain Sigurd, add flare. I'll need to add, well, yeah, I'll add flare to like whatever spot. And then Sigurd moves up 3, and Lonzo goes 1 right, 2 up, faces up. Okay, that's all I needed to remember. God damn it, Chrono. I'm not gonna read that right now. Okay, Sigurd, and add flare. Okay, here it should be Haruto. Then we add Lanza, we add Kika, and you need to be Naoyo. So if I messed that up, or that's GG. And there is still RNG involved in this war battle, sadly. It's just not too bad. You'll like never really game over, but there are some scary things in this fight. Like whatever this guy does. Well, honestly, it's only scary if that guy does lightning. But then, depending on how he and what's his face position and Troy position, the fight can get pretty dicey. Okay, cool. My ship survived. Actually, I don't generally want my ship to survive here. It means more menuing. If I have a bad fight, but okay, good. Position is good for me. And I got water, so it doesn't even matter. Feels good, man. This is the optimal fight. Tal and Herbie both missed. Wow. Okay, well, so much for Goldie in the split. This could have been a gold if that actually didn't miss. Feels bad, man. Well, maybe. The gold, I think, was perfect, basically, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have golded that by like a second or two just by on account of better menuing. Where exactly do I spawn? Okay, right here. I can accept the Tal miss. I can't really accept the Herbie miss. That's the one that pisses me off. Herbie, you're actually strong at this point. Tal is like level 29, and you had a bad hit rate already. Like, I understand from Tal. I don't understand from Herbie. This is why you might get replaced by Chipu. Real talk. So, what was my crate fight like in my PB? Bad. Good. What was that? 2 battles so far? I think. 3 battles. God damn it. Well, I can't gold this. I think I could, at best, I can save like 20 seconds if my count's correct. I wasn't paying too much attention. And that's if the fight goes properly, which basically means no one misses. Good. Oh, you know, you piece of shit. Okay, I'm not really saving time here anymore. God damn it, Lino. Why do you gotta be such a useless bastard? And actually, my damage rolls suck there, too. And... oh my god. So if they both hit, he should go down. But I need them both to hit now, and I'm not even sure. It might be a damage range. Yep, damage range. I'm not even saving time here. This is the best place I had to save time here. Fucking retards, my team. That sucks, man. I'm actually pretty sad about that. Okay, energy. Oh, Herbie is level 42 here, actually. Damn, that makes the speed even less likely. Well, I'm still on PB pace. I can probably play this safe and do a level up battle. When I get partnered, man, I only have one emote slot, at least for tier 1 subs. Like, I couldn't even even if I wanted to, I couldn't do a 4-part sub. So, the emotes, they're as good as they're gonna get, really. Hey man, I have mods, man, they'll ban you. Start spamming, we will ban you. True, but to be fair, I myself don't use Frank or Face Z, and I'm terrible with graphic design. If you guys want some emotes, and you want like Frank or Face Z, you can make them yourselves. Like, real talk. Feel free to share them on the channel. I'm sure other people will use them if they think they're cool. Like, I'm terrible at graphic design, guys. I'm so bad. So, if it's something that anybody can make and upload to Frank or Face Z, it might as well be one of you guys. Real talk. Like, you don't know how long it took me to make that Tai-Ho emote. And it's literally just, like, the sprite with the background taken out of it. Or, like, the portrait with the background taken out of it. That should took me, like, 2 hours at least. It was an exercise in patience and frustration. Mostly frustration. Because, once again, not a graphic designer. And I'm terrible artistically, either way. Let alone, like, my lack of knowledge of the tools and software. I'm terrible at graphic design. And the Tau Kappa one is a good one. Maybe I can add that one to Frank or Face Z because I already have it done. Oh my god, I got stuck on the staircase twice. Feels bad. So what do you guys think? Do you think I lose my run on these splits? What was my Troy duel like? I think my Troy duel was shit. If I remember correctly. Okay, that was the movement glitch right there that made me move left. That doesn't really matter too much there. That's fair. I got my other people to ban for memes. You can ban for the Final Fantasy praise. Or Final Fantasy 7 praise, specifically. Alright. I'm just waiting until I get to a later 4, and I'll do a level up battle, most likely, if I see a decent one. And if I don't, then we'll just yellow tree with no level up. Oh, this is a good one. Good, no one missed. That's what I was probably most... I gotta check Kika's equipment real quick. She just didn't kill that cool soldier. What the fuck? Yeah, what the hell? Her damage is pathetic. Okay, I need to give her at least one powering, I guess. Jesus. She's doing no damage. I don't know, maybe she just had really bad strength growth this run or something? I don't know what's going on with her. 11 Podge fail. Or paid. Uh-oh. That's already, I think that's an instant ban. Instant ban. No hesitation. There's the rubble right there. The reason I'm taking these kind of wide is because there's rubble on the floor that blocks you. Okay, that was a really good last floor. Hey, Chrono Cross, it was a great game. Don't you go talking shit about Chrono Cross. I'll ban you myself. You talking shit about Final Fantasies, not Chrono Cross. I like that game. I'll censor your ass. Oh. That would've been embarrassing. If I didn't use Falconry. Okay, good. Herbie outsped. Yeah, Gene, take a bit longer casting that spell. We're not in a rush here. Yeah, you can talk shit about Chrono Trigger, just not Chrono Cross. That's where the line is. Alright, cool, he did physical attack. Alright, I think that's physical. Kinda sucks that's on Herbie, but... that freaking lightning element. I still need the damage, even if it is lightning element, I need to do the Fury Spell. Especially with Kika's seemingly pathetic attack this run. Oh nice, that was like a really good way to do the attacks. Yeah, that was half damage. That's lightning element. So I'll probably need 2 attacks now. On this turn. Oh no, please don't. Okay, it's that attack. This one I think we survived just fine. Although everybody got... Are you kidding me? Herbie died to poison. That's actually so shitty. Oh man, this is actually a little scary. Please finish it. Nice. Okay, never mind, we're good. Because I thought I would need 2 attacks, and Herbie's my fast person, but somehow Kika outsped. Okay, and the game didn't crash. Woohoo! I was a little bit worried about that too, because last time I had a good run, the game crashed. I love how it says it released. It's not like you released them, it released. It calls these soldiers it. Sexist. Or somethingist. I don't know. Holy crap, I couldn't talk to him. Hey, well, everything's more politically correct than American politics. That's not a good comparison. Nice start. Yield to my sword. I couldn't remember that one for a second. I had to think about it. End it again. I think the power ring really does make a difference. I swear, every time he gets hit, he defends. Jerk. Alright, battle's done. Not quite gold. Oh no, this run was fine in terms of Troy. Did save a second. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's probably somewhere around here. Just start mashing X along with. There it is. Yeah. I knew my count's always like 1 off, so. If you zoom out, it makes it closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. GG. Woo! New PB. If I didn't make that rune shot mistake at the beginning, it would have probably been sub 228. I mean, assuming things played out the same way. So this would have been sub 228 piece. Feels good, man, I guess. GG! Thank you, Tycho. You're the first GG. Congratulations. You win nothing, sadly, but... God damn it, SRD. Next run I learned, by the way, for anyone wondering, will be Suikoden 4 108 star. New Game Plus. But I still need to route that. Like, I need to do the whole route for that thing, so it's gonna be a while. I think I'm just gonna have like a link warning in my chat from now on. Don't click any links posted by my mods. I did not condone any of these links. I did not verify them as safe. Just ignore them all. I sexually identify. Thank you, AJ. I sexually identify as a single Pringle ready to mingle. Damn, that guy wants some Pringles. Look what you've done. Ever since I was a potato, I dreamed of being thin sliced, covered in oil, and heated in a medium oven until reaching a perfect starchy finish. People bully me and say things like, "What the fuck? You aren't a Pringle." But I know deep down that they are just jealous. I've already started hiding in cylinders all day. I want you guys to respect my natural ability to satisfy low salt carb cravings. Thank you for being so understanding. No problem, man. If that's what you identify as, we'll support you. That's what we're here for. We love you. Unconditionally. Alright, so I'm gonna let the credits roll because, you know, PB, I'll be putting this on speedrun. I seem to have this thing, or at least with Suikoden 4, where I only post every other PB to speedrun, because I've already PB'd since the last one I updated there, but I haven't pushed it. Sadly, I don't have a bag of chips right home. Big bag of chips at home right now. Feels bad, man. I had a big dinner earlier, but like, I don't want a meal. I just want something like chips. I want something to munch on. Shit. You know what's funny? I'm doing, like, for Suikoden 1, I don't ever plan on doing 108 glitched, but I think if I improve my route enough for 108 glitchless, I can maybe beat it as 108 glitched with my 108 glitchless. That'd be pretty fun to do. What did he have, like a 336? Let me see. I think he had like a 336 in that. 334. Damn, I'd have to cut off 17 minutes. Yeah, actually, I don't think so. I don't think there's 17 minutes to cut off. I think there's maybe like 10 tops. I don't think there's even that much. It's probably like 7 at most. Holy shit, somebody beat the world record for Final Fantasy X Nemesis. Oh, that's PC, maybe that's why. But Nemesis percent in Final Fantasy X is now 17 hours 56 minutes for PC. Like, that was interesting to me because I've seen runs of that before, and they're like 24-hour runs. It's like 6 hours shorter. I would just happen to just see that on speedrun right now. You guys are right. I mean, I've been doing this for so long, and I only have so many world records. He's new to this, and he's already gotten 2. It's like that kind of like exponential growth when it comes to world records. Can't match it. It's too good. I can't compete with that like level of skill. Feels bad, man. You know, I'm technically still second place for 108 star and 100% in the glitch category. I'm technically still second place by over like 11 minutes. Kind of funny. You know what bugs me? When you click the notifications on speedrun.com, it doesn't get rid of like the little icon that's telling you what's new. It's like, oh, you don't know yet. You know, you just clicked on it. Okay, so I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick, get a drink, see if there's anything I can get to snack on, which I don't think there is, sadly. And then I'm gonna do some experimenting with stats, see if the Chipu strat might be viable. I also need to see the Icebird speed thing, because that's been an issue in a few runs now. It's been an issue for AJ too, so I think maybe I'm wrong on their speed. I thought they had 95, but maybe they have 100. That would make more sense, based off my experiences in this run at least. Let's see. I know I have it somewhere in my notes here that I think I put down 95, but maybe I was always misremembering. I'm trying to see what I have in my notes for this battle. Then, okay, so I want to play around with that. I want to play around with Chipu as a possible fighter. I want to compare his stats to Hervey's. And I want to see what level he ends up at if I take him instead of Hervey. Will he still be level 42 just like Hervey, or will he be higher? Because Chipu's like level is fairly consistent. And then after that, maybe I'll play some Read-Upon. Yeah, my notes say Icebirds have 95 speed. I guess my notes are wrong. I'll check my VOD. I checked my Gene speed. In this run, it was 100. Or at least that's what I thought I saw. It's possible that maybe I looked at the wrong stats somehow, but I really doubt it. I'll just check my notes and I'll check my VOD. And I'll see what happened there. And I'll also do some testing, like, in-game. I probably will do it, as long as my other testing doesn't take me too long. Honestly, the thing that's going to take the longest right now is the credits. The credits take forever in this game. So, anyway, I'll be right back. Give me a few minutes. Hey guys, wasn't Batman here? Read upon the Suikoden card stories. I don't know about the latter. Why is this guy here? Sun? Moon? Sun. Yeah, it's the sun. Or the sun rune. I feel you, man. I don't think I would have gotten it if it wasn't for a Chrono's hint, though. So. We can't all have Chrono telling us the answers. I understand why you had trouble. Also, I didn't find any snacks. Or at least no salty snacks. Feels bad, man. After the stream, I'll probably get like a cup of noodles. God damn it, SRD. Alright. How much longer do we have on the credits? Come on, wrap it up soon, game. At least the music's good. I said I can't check my VOD until after I stop the recording, and I won't stop the recording until after, like, credits. So I can't really do anything right now. I guess there's one thing I can do. I can start working on my splits. Well, I kind of want to leave the final time up until it's over. So maybe I won't. And I can't do shit. Actually, look at the consistency in my splits here. Between Axel and the final split, I gained 5 seconds, but there's like no variance. That's kind of cool. Look at that. It's so consistent. It shouldn't be. Like, Cray should have been faster, a lot faster. This could have been slower if I got unlucky. This could have been a bunch of things. I don't know. Proy could have had variance. Port Elio could have been slower if I had a shittier war battle. Like if I got a lightning cannon out of that one ship. Because that adds at least one more cannon, possibly 2. So, actually it could add up to 3, now that I think about it. God damn it, Chrono. Screw you guys. My head isn't in the sky, alright? That's the only thing you're missing. Monster design. Shuhei Ikeda. Withdrawal beast designer, what? Digital Zero. It's me! I was a withdrawal beast designer. Background designer. 2 people. I'm just like, I'm not gonna bother saying their names because I know I'll butcher half of it. Background model designer. headache's coming back. I took some ibuprofen earlier, and my head was fine for like the last 3 hours or so, but it's starting to come back now. Is it raining outside? Oh shit. Actually, it is raining. I didn't even realize he had one. I probably missed it too. Halfway. Motion capture director. They did a great job of that. You see Laszlo's movement? Fantastic job of that. I think it would be the ship designer. I think the model designer probably just designs the model for it. I don't know. I think if anything, we should blame the person at the like the land designers. I think they mentioned their name earlier, because they give a bunch of invisible walls to like every landmass, and it's super annoying to navigate. That's the thing that bothers me the most. I'm trying to think about this run. I was just like, honestly, this run was really consistent. It was weird. It just like jumped around a lot, but I don't think I was ever like a minute ahead or a minute behind. Kind of cool. Feels good, man. Next time, I won't forget to put Lightning on Shibu, hopefully. And maybe we'll be doing a slightly different route. I think I need to make a new save no matter what. I need to give Thief Shoes to Jean, I'm pretty sure. Like, I can't work around that. I actually have to do it. Sadly. Although I could get creative with it. Like, when I do Vicky's best equip, I could probably do Jean's best equip right after. And give her Thief Shoes that way. That could be a clever way to do it. Start with Jean's equipment. Then, just move on over to Laszlo's. Or do Vicky's. Do a best equip to give her the Thunder Magic Rings. Swap over to Jean. Do a best equip to give her the Magic Sandals for the giant tree fight, if it makes a difference. I don't think it does, but I should test it either way. Especially, yeah, it probably will, especially with me being lower level, in theory. I think I'd want the magic stat. I might even want to give her a magic ring, actually, now that I think about it, to completely max out her... Nah, she doesn't need to max out her damage. The speed's more valuable. I don't know, I'll play around with it. Then I can move on over and give Laszlo one speed ring, because apparently he gets outsped by the guy in Night if you don't give him a speed ring sometimes. So I should probably give him one. He doesn't need the power rings that... Or, yeah, he doesn't need the power rings that bad. And, I generally have one magic ring on him there that I can swap out for the speed ring, and then just go to Kenneth and swap his power ring for a speed ring. And, like, we go through and swap one thing on each character, but we can do it all pretty efficiently. Wouldn't be too bad. I think that would be a smart thing to do. That'd be a good adjustment. Oh, hold on. Cat's going ham. Who's the thick cat? A gigantic cat. Look at his tail. Oh, that sucks, man. Wasting bacon is a horrible thing. Right, Batman? You like bacon, don't you? I don't think he's never tried bacon. I don't think he's ever even smelled it before. He likes smelling like everything. And if he doesn't like it, he'll like jump away from it. Do it. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Give Batman paper plates. He doesn't want paper plates. He wants real food, like cat food. Well, it's actually hilarious. Like, whenever like anybody, or at least whenever I go to make food, like, or I'm eating something, he always goes up to me and gets like really curious. Like, he really wants to see what you're doing. So you give him a tiny piece to smell or eat, depending on what the food is. He just like goes up to you, sniffs it, and then he jumps away like, ugh! Like, what are you doing, human? Why would you do this? And just like walks away or runs away. It's hilarious. Or sometimes he eats it. Like sometimes I give him some shredded cheese and he'll eat that. But most of the time he just like does like a hop away. Alright, are we almost done with these credits? My god, these credits take as long as the damn navigation. These credits are 1/5 the length of the actual game if you play it quickly. Now that I think about it. These credits are literally like 1/5 the length of the game. Okay, maybe a bit less. It's 25 minutes, not 30, but still, it takes a... Right? Whoever did the ship navigation was probably responsible for the credit length. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, hey, people like taking forever to do things. So we'll make it take forever to swim between places, and we'll make the game credits take forever. Feels good, man. Oh, feels good, man. True Adrian, did you win? Actually, I played like only once in the last month. I helped my friend build a PC, and he wanted to try it out, so I got on League. And then he ran into some issues, and then some other friends got on, so we just ended up spending like the whole night playing with those friends. And then when they got off at 6 AM, and I was about to get off, my other friend's like, okay, my computer's ready, you want to play another quick one? So we just played like an ARAM, and then I called it a night at like 6:30 in the morning. And nights like that are why I don't really play League anymore, because they go super late, because I'm an addict. Oh, that sucks. Blame your teammates, as a League player would. It was your team's fault, your team sucked. I got you, fam. Your play was impeccable. If an LCS coach saw you, they would have recruited you for their team right there, but you were held back by your team. Getting that chair ready for when he comes in. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's see what we got. Of course, you're checking the save that I need to use to compare the times, of course. Oh man, we were so close to being sub 250. 11 seconds off sub 250. Wait. No, never mind, we are sub 250. We're 249. 49. Feels good, man. Sub 250 RTA or something.